in Tobati. The place where we planted those hope seedlings was in a foster care refuge for children in the city called Surufugio. Another place we got to serve, and Naomi's going to talk about India a little bit. We worked with the Mother Teresa homes and disabled children. And a lot of the children we worked with had been left in trash cans as infants. They've been left in dumps. They've been abandoned on trains. And the ministry that Mother Teresa started many years ago rescues these children in an amazing way. So Naomi's going to tell you a little bit about a connection she had there and why that was meaningful to her.
So in India on the first trip, me and Jack didn't love the experience because we were not eating the best food, and we stayed like not in a really nice place, like in the slums. And so when my dad told us we were gonna go to India this trip, me and Jack were not happy. Yeah, we were not excited to go. And when we got there, I was really scared at first, but it was good because we ended up staying in a nicer place, and me and Jack were a little excited now. And when we went to the service project, I had no idea what to expect. He'd done it before, and he was telling us it was going to be amazing, but me and Jack still didn't believe that. And this picture is fruit that's for sale on the side, and they just cut it off right there. But yeah. So, we went to the Mother Teresa home. So when we first got there, I was really scared because when we walked in, it was a bunch of these kids that they had disabilities and we didn't know how to take care of them. And so I went and did laundry, and after we finished laundry, and one of the aunties really wanted me to play with the kids. So after that, and for a while, I was still super scared because I had no idea what to expect. And after a couple hours of working there, we basically fed the kids and put them down for naps and played with them. I met this little girl, and she was 2 years old, right there, and her name was Pooja, and she was really cute. And so I kind of hung out with her for a long time. And
I don't know, a disease that made her legs not work.
She had a disease that made her whole right side of her not work, and so she couldn't walk. And well, of course, she was a 2-year-old, but I was trying to teach her how to walk a lot of the time. But it was really hard to see like all of the kids that have been like abandoned, and
So you were worried about going back to India, but what happened then?
But when I got there, I met that little girl, and it became my favorite country. Yay.
Well, before we left, Naomi expressed concern. I don't really want to go back to India. That was very difficult. And I said, no, let's ask the Lord. Let's ask Him. What do you want to ask Him for? She asked for air conditioning. That's the first thing she asked for. I said, that's fine. God loves air conditioning too. He gave it to us as a gift. And don't you know it, the first week we arrived, there's a big air conditioning in our place we stayed. We didn't expect. That was pretty cool. I looked at Naomi and I said, one for God right there, right? 1 point for the Lord. He's already put through for you. And the other thing was that she'd have a significant connection. And she loved this little girl, put her to bed every single day. And at the end, well, you were in tears, weren't you? And wanting to stay and care for her more. And that was just a beautiful answer to prayer. You know, God works through our weakness. We're not up here saying, look at our big Christian muscles. It's just the opposite. It's a vision God gave us, and it gave us strength to do. And God met us. Even when we were scared, He met us. Okay, so the next point here. The other part of loving the world, the third kind of section we have here to talk about, is the idea of sharing the gospel. And obviously that's what we think of when we think of international missions. But in truth, I think we've learned that it's really threefold. It involves all three of these. Showing love by learning about countries, showing love by serving and getting involved with our needs, as you guys have done by sending a cargo out to Nepal. That's right. I love Nepal. And then
today, Turkey.
And then third, Erica's going to talk a little bit about how God invited us into a very special evangelistic opportunity, a chance to share our faith in Nepal, actually.